8 to divinely intervene as needed for my highest good, aka the highest good. I don't know how long I'm going to be on here, but I'm doing this little tester. I'll tell you about it in a little bit. Give me a second. Just trying to get my bearing straight. Is it working? Is it working? Let me see here. How come it's not working? Oh, there it is. Okay. We're here. We're live. Okay. And quite early. Can you imagine that after all of that? I have energy to wake up early in the AM. That says a lot about people stealing energy. Fuck them. Fuck all of them. Anyway, they're about to catch a big one. All right. So I'm back in Adam. And what was I gonna say? Well, gifts unlocked 4 to the inner wild, exclusively for me. Yay! This is gifts unlocked, yeah. And at season 3, episode 14, in light of the temperance card, it is harking what? Chasing Mavericks. This is actually take 2. Take 1 was like, I don't know what happened to it. It became landscape view. So maybe that's gonna be part of the messaging. I don't know, dude. Anyway. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So I took advice from somebody. And I went, because I think maybe, I don't remember knocking out over 200 people in the band squad, in the mush pot. I don't remember doing that many people. That body count is high. And so I just, I took the liberty of taking most of them out of there. I started to feel out the energy like, which unban, and then when I felt it, I unbanned them. But that took too long. So I just like, people tell you who they are like right up front. So I ended up just doing that by means of like their screen name and what I remember them to be like. Like if I remember them being specific trolls, I'll just take them off, knock them off, knock them off, basically. Okay, give me a second here and doing my protections. All right, so anyway, on the first run though, when I was just catching waves, I have wisdom on the left side for energy, receiving a bunch of downloads, and then on the doing side, it's the fair gray-haired woman in reversal. So I think it's like showing people what's up, the people that are becoming obsoleted because they're just, sticking to the books, basically. Yeah, that's what it seems as though. Let me check. That's partially it. And I knew it was, if anything, if it applied, there would still be more to it. So the other part is, I think, employing them, like focusing more on my stuff. So basically, that is employing the inner child portion of this. Yeah. So this is still unorthodox. So rather than focusing on what's happening with other people, this is more about how I do it. How I'm doing. So moving forward, though, on this take 2 version, without it labeling it take 2, and in portrait view, about me, rather than the landscape. Oh my gosh, it's all coming together. Is catching Mavericks. So that could mean a lot. And again, this is the fasting method, okay? Yeah, so I might take a little bit of a coffee making break. But starting off, energy, anxiety on the recipient side. People are catching feelings, thank you. Catching all kinds of feelings that are just not, it's not sitting well with them. What are you gonna do? Then on the recipients, on the doing side, lady, it's one that cracks the whip. Just like so. Just like so. Give me a second. I'm still getting ready here. I just realized that there are other things I shall do. But, I guess consider this a, hey, get ready portion. Yeah. Okay. All right. Lipstick. Am I doing lipstick? Gosh, that thing is crazy. That's okay. Okay, so what is this lady all about? I think it's paying no mind to the extra information. You know, people are uncomfortable. People are gonna be uncomfortable. Okay, get with it. I had to. So there's that. I didn't know what you mean by that, but okie dokie. Excuse me. I have to put this other stuff away. There we go. That works. I'm feeling better, but yeah, I'm open to bettering that. My situations. All right, here. So something wonderful after that was after like making the decision was correct. It's like all access pass type of energy, which is not like to the T all access pass in unbanning people, but this is more like I'll make the decision. I'm the new Tina now. So gaining a sense of ownership. New moderator in town. And being very discerning of that energy. Okay. So let's see how this thing goes. What about the Segue cards? What we gonna do about the Segue cards? Next world. Tarot. Okay, put these back. Yeah, I do have other energies here trying to mesh remember. There we go. Warm. There we go. Literally just wake up. So for the Segue cards, boop. 3, 2, 1. What is it? Emperor in reversal, or the teacher in reversal, and then the Empress in reversal with the Queen of Cups. That is strange. That is so strange. Okay. Mm. Okay. So something crazy is happening with this stuff. Um, um, this is weird. Yes, very, very weird. Um, left side is the teacher card in reversal. We've already gone through that. These are all external cards. All of this external, which is very weird. These are Maverick cards, people that are very well versed. And it's strange to see them present themselves like this. Okay, so recipient side, the Emperor in reverse. Not everybody likes this character. Very commanding, very like czar type of energy, dictator type of energy. However, this energy is coming through to protect me. This energy not only has ill intention, but good intention. Ill intention exercised upon those that have done me wrong and that are continuing to do me wrong. Those that have historically done me wrong. That is an energy is coming to town. Like Santa Claus. And so they're well intended to me by doing me the service of, what is it? The love language of service. So that's wonderful. And presence. So that's great. Okay. That's why anxieties are building up. Okay. On the right side, the doing side, is the Empress card. They're different energies. Okay. I just had to double check. So the Empress is also protecting me. They are well intended, but they also have a personal agenda. So if they have a personal agenda, it's not showing as ill-intended. However, I don't freaking know that. I just know my little bit with females, and if they're not upfront with their agendas, or I just it's a no for me. So I'm maybe I'm being tested on that. Let me see here. Yes, there's a hidden personal agenda. There's a hidden personal agenda to this energy. And so, I don't know. I got to keep my eyes on that. Okay. Also, the Queen of Cups presents themselves as well-intended. However, there's also a personal agenda that this one has. Okay. So I don't know if I'm dealing with opportunists or people who, like females that are opportunists, or if they are just efficient at their ways. If they're efficient at their ways and they have that kind of angular thinking, then they are opportunists under that umbrella. So I don't know if they just... if they're looking for the best, how do I say it? The best route in getting things done. Like what's best for everyone. No, they said it's not that. Yes, both of these female types have personal agendas. All right, okay. Segue cards. Okay, what does this have to do with me, though? If there's segue cards, catching Mavericks. Okay, so I guess this is an understanding of, you know, people not only have their quirks, but they have their emotional damage. They have their own, you know, experiences in life. And to try to cherry pick my way through, you know, the morals of society and how it presents itself to me, like that's foregoing a lot of potential opportunities. So they're basically saying take it for what it's got. These are Mavericks. These are well-versed energies. And so if they present themselves to you in my present them to me, if they present themselves to me in with goodwill, start with that. Start with that. Look at the background. Take note of the background material, okay, and how to move forward or pivot. Okay. Okay. So my personal ones, my personal segue. Boop. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Ace of Cups in reversal and Judgment in reversal. My personal pivot is just go with that flow. This is a big one. Okay. All right. Next one. So we have the segue. Okay. Now the header cards. Okay. Okay. Okay, I will note, since I do sense some energy manipulations and siphoning, that if anyone continues with that, may your health be absolutely compromised. May you see yourself out of commission. They said fourfold. Okay. Effective immediately. AA. All right, so that revealed itself. Okay, 4 of Pentacles in reversal. So I'm not going to micromanage it. However the universes want to convey whatever they need to convey to those misbehaving or those behaving, it shall happen. Okay, it's Maverick time. Okay, 6 of Wands. Victory is mine. It is here. All right, so now for the header cards. Boop. 3, 2, 1, chase. Oh my goodness, what's going on? I usually don't get that many. One wanted to play a peekaboo. Do we get it? I'll get it. Page of Pentacles, an investment. Okay. Start her up, basically. Okay. On the right side, 6 of Swords, 4 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles in reversal. Recipient side. Okay, navigating your personal, like, belongings, your personal temple, agency, etc. And then 9 of Pentacles in reverse. It's all dependent on the actual ride. Okay. So if you go to, like, a place that, like, doesn't upkeep their rides or whatever, then it may be a little scarier than usual. Okay, a little scarier than usual. But 4 of Wands is upright, so this is good. This is actually catching the wave, the recipient side. I caught one. Caught a Maverick. Okay, now the doing side. How am I gonna be doing? Okay, Queen of Pentacles in reversal and the Devil card. You know, the thing about this is that I was going to I'm cold right now. So I was going to rename this as like move like a tandem one, and it and it kept saying no, the energy was not there. It wasn't vibing for me anyway. It's okay. I'm good. All right. This is the Queen of Pentacles in reversal, though. Is this Wipeout? No, it's not Wipeout. Oh, this is like aggressively good at this stuff. Okay, catching this wave. This is aggressively, like, unimaginably superior at riding this wave. Like, how much time did you spend on doing this? Oh no, actually this is 14. Wait, 15, 14. Oh my god, my eyes. It's temperance. I'm still unimaginably fantastic at this. Everything is mediated once I get on. It's so good. I'm so good at it that I'm doing headstands on the fucking board in Maverick weather. That's crazy. Yeah. So it's like just going with the flow of it. It's just crazy. This is actually really crazy. I know, I checked the energy. It's strange. But I did take the advice and I don't know if you caught that in removing the like no mods at all. And it got me thinking, like, I don't remember removing over 200, 200 to 300 people from my I don't remember banning them. I don't remember doing that many over a month's time. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. All right, what is it showing me? Do I read them? Okay, fine. Hierophant in reverse. Emperor. The Tower in reverse. Judgment. This is like 4 major arcana. What the heck? King of Wands in reverse and Page of Cups. So it's bringing in like all kinds of energies to help, including players. Like they want to help. They have something good to them. They have something to contribute. So they're going to follow through, like follow through. This is beyond their norm. You see? Look. Beyond their norm. Emperor, they're going to fully own up to that. Follow through. Judgment, like I will help you see through karma. Basically, and it's, I think it somehow affects their karma too, like good karma points. Anyway, those are the players right there, and then the like admiration. Put it back, keep it. All right, inverted is the Queen of Wands. That's me. They're like tapping. That's you. Why does this look all smoky here? Weird. Okay, and then the other bit that fell down is Page of Pentacles inverted. What was the other one? I thought that was a Page of Pentacles. Oh no, it was a Page of Cups. Page of Pentacles inverted and the Seven of Pentacles in reversal inverted. So this is getting a whole lot of bids. A whole lot of money in this motherfucking dress. That's what I'm getting. Oh, it is the light. Come to the light. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I looked it up too. I looked it up and it said that moderators could do that beyond the chats. And I remember like ding, some other chick was asking, "Hey, I love your channel. Can I mod for you?" And it's like, "I don't know you very well, but you know, I'll think about it over time. Give me some time to kind of learn you." I did it like that, learn you. And she went silent, went dark, never heard from her again. Stupid bitch. Stupid bitch. That's like, what? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. These are the energies that seek shortcuts to like undermine other energies that are doing better than them. They don't want to put in the work. They'll just like, they'll just go another way around it. Anyway, okay, what fell? Oh, what is it? It fell against my tool stuff. My jars of tool stuff. Anyway, Justice. It's kind of in reversal extroverted. Yes, they're a shame to society. Truly. 81 views. Okay. Oh, Phoenix card. I just popped it back in and it got to the Phoenix card. So justice will see its way through. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. That's so interesting. You know, like I do not realize out of 8 billion plus energies that there are like kumquats, basically. there's not just dickwads, but there's also kumquats. Like squatters that you know, like it's a jack off hour, that type of energy. I don't, that's a little crass. I know. Brace yourself, clutch those pearls. But like I do not realize sometimes how much, like, not just filth, but there's also the in between of it. There's so many pawns. There's so many people willing to just do whatever. Like, it's weird because for me, I don't feel like there's much of a choice for me. But I don't know, maybe the others feel the same way too. Like, I'm really good at what I do. I know people may be tired of hearing me say that, but that's not my problem. Numero uno, that's not my problem. Oh. Yeah, no, you're not just fighting their butt, you're kicking their arses. That's what I heard in my head. ARSE. I haven't said that in a long time or heard that reference, but it's done quite well. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Anyway, I think I'm not gonna spend too long on here. I feel confirmation. Yeah. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm kind of lingering here for a second. So, okay, just move forward. Okay. And someone's slightly trying to get at me. I can feel it. Oh, it's cold, darling. Okay. All right. So, yeah, someone is. That's crazy. Stupids. The stupids are out. But yeah, I did not realize how willing people are just to, like, okey doke. Like, these are, people think that they're minions, but they're like menial, disposable wipies, basically. They're so disposable. I mean, like, how do I say it? Like, they choose to be that way. I don't understand it. Is it like a lack of education? Is it, that's just weird. For greed and power. Yeah, it must be, I would wonder, like, how does someone originate like that? Because even youngins are coming through like that. The last time I went to the grocery store, there was a bunch of youngins about, and the males came off like, as you know, they lingered around like a little bit like thug energy, like they'll go behind you, that kind of. And I wasn't wearing anything promiscuous. Trust me at that. So there's nobody can say anything like, oh, well, they're behind you because of blah blah blah. No, there was just like suspicious from behind. Like they can't, you know, it's they can't do it. They can't come at you at the front. Then there's the female energies, and again, these are youngins. The females are the most suspicious ones. Like they do not give one shit, and they travel in groups like little cliques. It was weird. It was just weird to see that in young energies. If they get 2 cars and a motorbike for gang stalking digitally, that's a win for them. It doesn't make sense to me. I never been that way, but it's a new era. It's a new world. So it just seems so superficial. I think I really need to get out. I think I need to get out and observe more people and see how they are, like in the wilderness. I think I do. Just because it's something's like not right. I mean, I've had enough of going like out to parties and seeing people be super fake and talk about very insignificant things. And I can girly girl talk about those things too. I don't find that grotesque when I do it with somebody, because I'm actually very interested and very excited about, it's not about amping up egos. It's about like, oh my God, I love that too. That's so awesome. Like our candle reading. I saw your inputs. That was good. I just could not get distracted when I was doing the thing. But anyway, moving forward here. Catching Mavericks. It's strange. When you take a break off of this thing and then you come back at it live, it's almost like you're a live host. Again, leeches. Because I feel myself in its subtleties coming at me. Like, all of a sudden I feel a little bit of neck pain right there. My slouch is slouching more. Hello. But anyway, moving forward. Okay, some final thoughts. Yeah? Yes? Or is there more? There's more. We just go with it. Okay, we go with it. We go with it. Temperance again. Keep going, Tina. Keep going. 3 of Cups in reverse and King of Pentacles. So, keep going. Never mind the applause. Yeah. It says they're saying something like, never mind the applause. I am the applaudable. It's kind of like oh, my nose. If a tree falls in the forest, if there's nobody to hear it, does it make a sound? Something like that. Or if nobody's there and a tree falls, did it actually happen? I think that's the latter is a dumb statement, because things happen whether or not you're there to witness it. Okay? But the first half, does it make a sound? Yeah. I feel like when people say that shit, it's dumb. It's so dumb. Like, you think you're the only one, like, just because it doesn't exist for you, it doesn't exist at all? That's some ignorant shit. Anyway, King of Pentacles. Wouldn't they know it? This is like, if we're talking lumberjack energy, it's the King of Pentacles. They're like the uh you know, like conservationists, yeah, of the environment. So it's like Sequoia. What is it? There's, you know, for oh my god, John Muir energy. Okay, okay, all right, we got that much here. I feel like I want to go with this one. It's the Fairy Lights Tarot. Talk about forestry. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I still have to go back. I still have to revert. I don't know you. But I like you. I don't know you. I mean, if we 100% operated that way, just like the I don't know you clause, like, we would be so much more siloed, you know? Give us a little wiggle room. Aww. I'm wearing the pin. Pin King. Oh, Three of Cups. Look, we like each other. Yeah, but we're in our own flower. Like, we're pollinating on our own, okay? In this bouquet. This floral arrangement. Yeah. Good stuff. All right. I like it. Okay, anything else? I didn't resurrect Vibe Journal EX dude though. Justice in reversal. What? Why do I keep getting justice in reversal in my hands? Why? What is this? Am I doing myself an injustice? No. Then why is it? Okay, so something spurted out here. I think I know what this. Yeah, Two of Wands, extroverted. On my incoming side, so there's like missile type of energy here. I'm holding this hot target of an injustice, and this, like, there are plans. This is being able to size things up, like, accurately. This is kind of like the Three Wise Men type of energy with this magical oasis appearing. That's where Jesus is. Okay, so, but there's only two camels. So the implication is we're the third one. Maybe this camel in the front part got tired, and the third camel, like, we're with, somebody's with us. Tandem. I don't know. This is weird. I don't know why it's giving me this energy. Anyway, it's Two of Wands. This kind of feels like Mount Everest type of energy. Maybe the Mountains of Mordor energy, and just some just flopped out. Okay, and so it's now just down to one man. So close to the oasis. Oh, I'm glad I said oasis, not mirage. That's fantastic. Okay, but with two camels. Okay, what we can make of it. And so there's missile technology in finding me. Yay! All right, so there's that. Okay, anything else? I'm excited to make my coffee. Okay, and have some good breakfast. King of Wands coming in upright. So there's a lot of game players coming through. And this one is responsible for two, like, these are like English, like big dogs. So instead of, there's two camels there, and then there's two dogs over here. So it's like, I will match you. Instead of I'll race you, I will match that energy. Or somebody else in the outskirts. Yeah, somebody else in the outskirts. Like, we have something in common. I understand you. It's someone from a different walk of life too. They're on a different path. Okay. It's weird. I didn't think I was gonna get up this early. I mean, it was before my alarms too. And last night I went to bed at a decent time, but it was kind of hard to fall asleep. I was trying to make myself go to sleep. Anyway. Full moon energy, maybe. Is it full moon coming? Probably. I think so. The Chariot card in reversal. So kind of like this energy is stopped dead in their tracks. Let me see. February. Oh my gosh, February. Tomorrow is the full moon. What? Hold on to your cloches. That's crazy. So, okay, stop dead in their tracks. This energy has noticed me. They stop dead in their tracks. I got the chills. What the heck is that all about? Even my legs a little bit. Okay. What is this all about? I thought we weren't supposed to do tandem. So what is this? I don't know him. Be patient. You know, I'm with these love interest things, like, dude. If they're here, they're here. If they're not, they're not. You know, that's all there. I don't need to go into the entertainment portion of it all, of whether or not, or what if, or, you know, just reciprocation. Six of Pentacles. It's requited love. You know how they go, unrequited, or like nonchalant, totally chalant. Totally chalant energy. What the heck? Two of Pentacles. Well, things are balanced. Okay, this is putting the work in, basically. Eight of Pentacles total. This is like, I'm good at this. Trust me. I know how to love language. Okay, so someone that's well versed. So this is the both of us. Maybe we stop each other dead in our tracks. Like, what? I don't know you, but who are you? That's crazy. Okay. That's funny. That's what it feels like. Page of Cups. I told you. No, it's Knight of Cups. Oh! I don't know what to say. But this is kind of like cuffing season, isn't it? I keep forgetting until, like, I go to, like, the store or whatever. Any kind of commercial atmosphere is this Valentine's coming? Brace yourselves. I'm just thinking, let me see those chocolates. But, like, it just seems weird. It's so foreign. I don't know. I'm like, what does someone do on Valentine's Day? Like, I don't know. It's so foreign. But what was I gonna tell you? I forgot the commercial part of it. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Show me. Yes, I know. I know. I'm okay. I'm all right, man. What was it? Damn it. What was it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Talking about the stores. Okay. So, there's franchises with grocery stores. Okay. So, I went to one in Lake Forest. Okay. If you don't know what Lake Forest is, it's basically a retired community of like trying to cousin up Rancho Santa Margarita. Okay. Look up those locations. Like, understand the bouginess of RSM. Like, I am on a different. I have a different tax bracket. I have crown moldings on my shitter, basically like that. That's the RSM community. Basically after I have a good brushing routine in the morning, brushing my teeth, part of the regimen is to snort a line off of my bathroom counter. That is, I don't know, it's something like that. It's just very jaded. I have a lot, but I am of prestige, and I shall be treated nonetheless. That kind of energy. And I don't know if it's so much a stick up your ass, but it's definitely like, I am of wealth. Do not forget it. That kind of energy. Um, that kind of energy. So then, kind of like low key Thurston Howell the third type of energy. Their farts smell like flowers, according to them. Yes. Yes. So there's that energy. And then there's Lake Forest energy, which is the retired community. It's like I don't do the gala thing anymore. I just have friends over, etc. But it's still the same kind of snootiness, even actually more so. More so snootiness. And I don't like to do like bashing of certain communities, but this is my experience. Anybody that has come from Lake Forest are like the same people they condemned for like ghetto behavior is something that they carry on energetically, that they wear on their sleeve. So when I went grocery shopping, I saw all kinds of witches. All kinds of witches. All old witches. Okay. And they like, some wore like actual witch hats, like black hats. There was like, it was, like the Red Hat Society. It was like unbelievable how many wore, black hats. And just gave off that witchy energy vibe. Not like hippie boho. They're like straight up corporate witch, or it was just weird, and they all flocked to me. Like, there's so much, like, they came straight to me, like, wanted to come into my energy field, and I just kept telling them straight up, you're not welcome in my energy. Like, you're not welcome here, etc., etc. Just variations of that. And they caught on to it, so they never came back scooting around me. Maybe one or two did, but other than that, no. So collectively, and there's also some like male witches as well that are old as fuck. And so I don't, again, I'm attracted to more, the older crowd, but when people are, still evil and evil Knieveling it, when they're like, but like ghetto evil Knievel type of energy, like, your days are, you are obsoleting yourself as we speak. It's just so gnarly the way people are. I don't understand it. And so because I didn't let them get into my energy field, you could tell they were lurking around, even in the self-checkout aisle. It was gross. And because of that, they changed their systems or whatever. I don't want to get too much into the details, but because I didn't let them into my energy, because I didn't let them take from me, they have shown signs of I am not welcome there. And it's so gross. It's gross. This song says, yes, really, roses really does smell like poo-poo. But that's strange. That's so strange. Why they would, I don't know. I deliberately got that the last time I visited there. It was like 2 days ago or something. And I just started going to that store. I don't know, a couple weeks ago. But that was, I don't think I'm going to go back there again. I don't need people like lurking on me. They should know better. The older you are, the more like they should know better. That's gross. And there are some young males sprinkled into there. Only males though, young males. But it gave me like very good at what they do, compliant, etc. But at the same time, it felt like compliant in a measure of like we all have to do what we have to do. We have to like, so I'm not like barking down them, but I feel like those young male energies are almost like Normann Bait energy, like that docile to the point of like cuckoo. Yeah, somebody didn't want me to say that, but it's definitely like Normann Baits energy. Yes, mother. Yes, mother. This is strange. I want to see what they say. Normann Baits energy. Justice in no. Hermit in reverse, then Justice, then Four of Cups in reverse. So I know that that's like a microcosm of a situation that, like, it's not even a story. You call that a story? Whatever. It's fine. Anyway, things are coming into awareness. Okay. Light is shown. Okay, I have done the shadow work. I have assessed the situation. We all do. Justice comes through when we take things for what they are and we move on. Like I don't need to be a part of that scene. You want to control that scene? Go ahead and control that scene. Go, let it, let it fall to waste. Let it. You do as much demise as you want in that arena. That's the energy you bring to that arena. There's no way that it can sustain itself. Okay? So that's the right choice. You just move on from it. So, it's like leaving dying situations. Yeah. It's just gross. That's what that energy is. So, there's that. Yeah, so, I don't know what else to say about this, but this is catching Mavericks. So okay, gifts unlocked 4 to the Inner Wild, Season 3, Episode 14, in light of the Temperance card, which has reappeared several times in this reading. Chasing or not chasing, it's, catching Mavericks. Alright, so there's some kind of impression of being in the big leagues here. Not... It's a rarity for anyone to be in this league, okay? So maybe I'm being questioned by people that are elders. Yeah. Maybe it makes them feel like the ground is shaky. Remember anxiety on that side. But it's like, everybody has to learn at some time or another. Homelessness still exists while rich people argue about which color the water for their fancy fountain should be. Yep. I didn't even know that there was fancy color water for fancy fountains. And I didn't know any of that. But yeah, there's a lot of homelessness for sure. That's crazy to me. There's something else that I was going to say with regards to this. Oh, and you know how weird it is? So I still don't know you, but I find it incredibly weird and awkward that I am now almost an hour into this reading, and there's no one but you now in the chats responding. Like, it's only one at a time. Like, there's some fucking rule that when I go live, when I air, only one person can dominate the chats. Like, if you weren't here, then Yeshua Green would keep, keeping on, or Oster would say more. Brianna would chime in every now and then, but she just made herself known, okay? And it doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand. But there were ongoing chats before you came here, and you seemed to stop them, which is weird to me. Why is it like that? How big is this cult? Anyway, counting Mavericks. I'm just talking out loud, observing. Most people do this, but they don't say shit. So like I'm usually the one that's like, I mean, Brianna did give me a donation. Anyway. Yeah, the network is huge, but like a lot of pawns, right? How does that even make sense? How does it make sense? All right. Catching Mavericks. Okay. Any more? Okay. No more on this for now. We have our boundaries and our limits. Okay. So I have a mysterious character here. The King of Wands to note. Tell me. Who are you? Anyway, let's move forward. Okay. Takeaways time. Yes? Alright. One. First deck. Top, bottom takeaways. Oh, Brianna, she's here! She's not AI! That's fantastic. Alright. Bottom of the deck. Oh, the messenger. Unorthodox. Unexpected. Psh. Top of the deck. 9 of Wands in reverse. Unexpected. No-show? These are no-shows. Oh, this is kind of pulling a absent without leave type of energy. Rogue type of energy. Okay. Where's the other deck? Is it in here? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. The second deck, bottom of the deck is Ace of Pentacles, funding. I shall receive more funding. They said the roads are open. They're unblocked for me. This is a new, remember, this is my Mordorville. Okay, this is pretty good. I got cut a pretty good deal. All right, top of the deck. Yeah, top of the deck. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. No lacking. Okay, fantastic. We like to see that kind of stuff around here. Third deck is this one. Bottom. Brace yourself. Ah, it's the Empress. And why not? Queen of Wands in reversal. This is external. This is well intended. This is magic in my inventory. Waiting to be activated. Just tell me when, Tina. I will crucify these energies. Something like that. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's weird. Okay. I got some locas here. Okay. Fourth. Okay. Fourth deck. Exactly. AI is just another make of ourselves, right? They're impressions of us. OG AI. That's funny. We got some smart cookies here. Bottom of the deck, gain. I like it. I like it. How could I not? Top of the deck, power. I am overwhelmed by this Maverick. Okay, anyway, 3 takeaways for me. First one. The King of Swords in reverse. What does this dude want? Let me find out here. Peace offering? I don't know. Right. It's external. Extroverted. 9 of Cups in reversal, extroverted. Well, he's sad. He's not very happy. Four of Wands. He wants to settle down. What is this? Yeah. Ace of Swords. He's trying to figure out what it is. Maybe like he can't really. He's just so disassociated. All he knows that he's not happy about something, and wants to settle down, but he's not like, that's so freaking weird and foreign. Why is it that I would want to settle down right now? Or like there's a inkling or there's a feeling, but like having to put words against it. Are you sure? That kind of energy. Journey. They's gonna find out. Maybe that's their exposure to me, because I started to feel like the little bit of a bumbly around my stomach area too, like the abdomen area. So I don't know if it's because I usually get that around gnarly females, like not good. So maybe this energy has been exposed or exposed themselves to a lot of yucky female energies. Yeah, oh my God, I feel, it was like, there's like a blowhorn in my stomach, but very mute, like, boo. It's like, it's weird, like, that was weird, for sure, that, definitely. Okay, anyway, awareness. I have impact, I have influence, fantastic. For the betterment, 5 of Swords, upper hand, okay. Upper hand also could imply my pimp hand is becoming stronger. Eight of Pentacles. It is getting stronger. What the heck? Okay. Eight of Wands. Extroverted communications. This is a master spiritualist. Talent. Oh, I'm a master spiritualist communicator kind of thingamajig. It's weird. I'm really great at communicating. Fantastic. Okay. Stellar. That's what they're saying. Five of Pentacles in reverse. No lacking. King of Cups. What is this, dude? Come. There's suitors. Five of Wands in reverse. This one means no harm. You know, usually when somebody says up front, something like some kind of disclaimer, it's usually like up front they're telling you that they are. So I don't know about this one. Let me find out. or they realize that you've gone through some major stuff. So it's a disclaimer. Strength and reversal. I'm gonna clarifier for this. Yeah, I felt something in my stomach again. Page of Pentacles. An investment, 5 of Wands in reverse. Okay, no, they're legit. They have good intention. Okay. What is this strength thing all about, though? In reverse. Patience. Okay, so this is, like we all come from different, phases of our lives, not just different paths, different phases, and we're all in them, like, amidst growing. So coming at me upright, also a bit unsteady, but seeking that, common ground of steadiness. Oh my god, this dude wants to go steady. I didn't say that. I just that's funny. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for now. That's crazy. Thanks very much for all the new. I don't know you, but that's what I got to say. That's what I got to say. I didn't just get out of like a really bad zone in my life in order to jump onto the next bid. It's really, really, really weird. People can talk a lot of game, including not just males, but also females. And so when somebody says, like, has the implication of having big bucks or the ability to bid or this and that, I gotta question it, just like they would too with any kind of person that talks big game. And they don't really show themselves here, and they hide certain comments, and they hurt, like, when I'm not dumb. I'm observing. And so I haven't kicked people out of my realm just to see what else. I just want to see what else happens. I want to see, but like, it was, I'm pretty sure that, should I say it? That the person that's commented on my stuff, Diamond, whatever, she only came around after that Elise chick tried to mod. And did you see in the chats, like, scrolling through? I know this seems like stupid petty bitch stuff, but it is petty bitch stuff. I didn't initiate that. You didn't. Yeah, but in my shorts, like, scrolling through, I saw, like, why were some comments redacted on that, like, chummy type of state, like, I backed you, Elise, na 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 na, and like it was some weird shit, like Twilight Zone shit. And then talking at me and, like, all innocent, like, oh, what, and some implication of an invitation to bid, and I truly support you, and blah 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 blah, and I really think you're great, etc., etc. And I just want to know, did Elise show up for you in the last live? I just wanted to let you know that I'm here, as I said I was. And then she's flat out, nothing else. Yes, I'll stay because I want to support you, etc. Dude, step the fuck off. Yeah, I don't know you. Yeah, that should be in shirt. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. But if you catch her comments, I don't want to ban them now, because I want to show, I want them to reveal themselves to the world, to the community, what kind of heinous bullshit they're running on. Like, it's gross once you see. I didn't even realize, I didn't even catch all the comments and why some of them were deleted, and why some were methodically kept on there. And then when she came at me, like, I'm like, I don't know what ITB is, but I tried to look it up, and I know the acronym is at least invitation to bid, but it comes off as like I have enough resources and you just lost out, etc. You know, it's a kind of weird hybrid of a humiliation ritual where it makes me come off as like I'm the one that's out of control, the one that became unhinged and lost, you know, assets, lost possible assets because of that. No, they were working in conjunction with each other. So now it's time to reveal itself. I mean, even if they were to delete those comments on their own, they can't delete what's in the chats. And they can't delete what's in my history of, like, my receipts. They... Nope. Once you comment, it's in my emails. Once you comment, it's in my notifications. And once you comment, sometimes I do a snapshot. I know. I gave you your flowers. Some people, someone's removing some nice comments out of here. Stupid. Anyway. I didn't lose nobody. It's funny. Yeah. Comments help YouTube. Definitely. And yeah, like, subscribe, share. She's really great. She's great. When people say, "Oh, she's really great," do you, like, I read the comments of, you know, how they're promoting me, and how fucking weird is it? I heard it from both male and female. The male dude was like Vibe Journal EX whatever. When he said, like, "Oh, she's great," and then when a female said it, like a couple of females said it, I was like, it's a very cookie cutter. It feels so not just detached, but like they don't believe it. It's just a script that they're saying. Like, it's something that is sarcastic almost. Like, somebody's eating humble pie and they don't want to admit to their mistakes, and like, oh yeah, it's great. She's great. So weird. Anyway, so for now, thanks very much, very, very, very much, for all donations provided in and of light and love that reciprocate equally and therefore abundantly. Blessings be to you, for sure, for those that have really, really come through to help a sister, help a girl out, help the soul out, for sure. Yes, I don't often say it, but blessings be to that crew, to this crew, for sure. I want to see if people see a difference in their lives. Yeah. Hey. I think that's it for now. All right. I call back all my power, energy, essence, gifts, strength, properties, passions, pursuits, and prospects from those that call upon, cast, generate, bring, magnify, multiply, or any variation thereof the aforementioned ill will, intent, thought, form, pattern, and or entity to pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit for cleansings or blessings, for reformatting to love and light energy, and to be refortified in me, only me, hassle-free, no doubt, and no attachment, except for all bonus points included. Thanks so much. Thank you for the loving emojis. I appreciate them. Signs, love language from generation to generation and beyond. Hurry upon closing the portals in these readings. I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas too, assisting with a sequence of rollout. In light and love, I close the portals in these readings now.